Hey, what is up, everybody? Cowboy with a Christmas Eve special. So, thank you all for joining. I know that there are those who may not be available or you're at family's house, and bless you. That is a wonderful thing. Um, you know, I, I really hope you enjoy Christmas if you're celebrating that. And in the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit about Bitcoin. I'm seeing something happening with the corn here. It looks like we might see a little bit of a drop, and I want to show you all how I calculate that. Okay, I want to show you all how I'm going to make my best estimation at what might go down with Bitcoin, where it might go to, the tools that I used, all that kind of thing. Okay, so let's start with sharing the screen. Okay, I'm going to share the screen up. We're going to see Bitcoin on the chart. We're going to look at it on the 3-hour time frame. So basically, this is like a swing trading time frame. This is like if I'm going to trade and I'm going to leave something on for a day or two, like have a trade that takes a day or two to complete. Sometimes it happens way quicker, but that's kind of the 8 hours to 1 or 2 days. That's a swing trade. And I know a lot about Bitcoin, how it operates, how it moves. Been trading it since 2017 and very heavily since 2017. So what we're going to look at here is there's a lot of confluence. What is confluence? Confluence is when several things line up. Okay, it's when several things line up to where it looks like, like there are 5 reasons why something's going to happen instead of 1, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show a particular bearish pattern. We're going to talk about what price is doing and why it might be doing that. Now, it's not the cleanest looking pattern, if you will, right? So there's always going to be a little bit of, we'll say, discernment in these kind of patterns, right? There's always going to be a little bit of room for error, interpretation, if you will. So that, and pattern trading is good. It doesn't always work. Nothing always works, but that is a bearish situation right there. You have basically where the bears are getting tired. I'm sorry, forgive me. The bulls are getting tired. They're pushing price up, right? And then the bears push price back down. So, the bulls pushed up, expended a lot of energy. Bears crushed it back down to this level. The bulls got, back in charge again, but then the bears stopped it sooner. Now, the bulls did try to push it back up, but they got rejected. And now every time the bulls get in charge, the bears get in charge sooner and fight back. And each time it just gets closer and closer to where the bulls are just running out of energy. And eventually, whether it's now, whether it's later, it really depends on a few things. A lot of it's just math. Eventually, this should fall. So what I do is I use a Fibonacci tool. And again, there's going to be room for error on this because it's pattern trading. Pattern trading is not perfect, but I go from the bottom here up to the top. And I use a Fibonacci. I've built in with my retracement tool, I built in an extension tool, right? So the 1.618 is the Fibonacci extension to which I think price is most likely to go, right? Just based on fibs, how they work, things like that. And then I'm going to also do a Fibonacci retracement for this entire impulse right here, from here to the top here. And you'll notice that the 618 and the 1.618 are very close. So let's zoom this in, make it a little easier to see. Just based on fibs alone, you got a lot of confluence right in this area. And there are 2 more types of confluence that are going to line up here. So you got 4 reasons why price might come to this area, but those are your fibs right there. 618, 1.618. The golden ratio occurs in nature. If you look at the joints in your fingers, they're like, at a 618 percentage of each other. It's a weird kind of phenomenon in nature, but I'm going to draw a box kind of in this general area between these 2 fib levels, right? So we got the fib confluence going. I'm going to delete that so we have less noise on the chart. All right, so we got that. We got the bearish formation. Price should head down based on that. Doesn't necessarily happen. Bitcoin's tricky. People short it. Oftentimes, it actually goes up to punish them. It might be that that's what happened right here at this pop-up right there. Who knows? But I will say that another reason why we might see price go is we're going to use another tool, fixed range volume profile, and we're going to go across the same impulse that we did for the fib. Okay, and we're going to see that that's where most of the price action has happened recently. On this move up, most of the price action happened right there, and price tends to want to go to that area. So that's reason number 3 why price might head to there. You got 2 fibs, you got fixed range volume profile, and then the last but not least is the Kingfisher. And I did a volume profile on Bitcoin, and it does see here that there's a lot of volume right here and on the way to there. So let me expand this, make it a little bit easier to see. You'll notice that right below price, from 42,000 all the way up right to price, but say from 42.5, 42.6, and especially up at 42.7. And so very, very much at 42.7, and probably the strongest right up at 43. So let's say 42.7 to 40 to current price basically is where that's at. So where's 42.7? 42.7 is going to be right here, right at the bottom of that box, and then all the way up to price, but especially up to 43. So this whole area in here has a lot of confluence, and we can expect price to possibly head down there. Now, will it happen right now? Will it happen later? We don't really know. It might actually bounce back up and then head down. It might bounce here again, head down again. It might end up with it like that. So this could very well happen, but a trade might look something like this. Just, you got to do your own research. I'm not saying I'm in this trade. I'm not saying I'm not in this trade, but I probably would look for a breakout and then have my stop loss either way up here if I'm not going to look for the breakout, or if the breakout happens, might be a little bit tighter. But have something go to probably the center of this box, right there, 42.8. So that's where it is. That's the trade right there. Stop loss might look something like that. At any rate, that's what we got for a Christmas Eve evening. And as you might be able to hear, I got family in the background that needs me, so I'm going to hop off here. But let me go ahead and flash up this QR code. Hold on, I got comments here. We got Cool Cat. We got, Corrupted Kira. Nice. Guess my name. I'm going to have a hard time with that one. Papa Musa. We got everybody on here, man. This is great. Wish I could stick around. Maybe I'll take a break, see if I can manage that. Hold on a minute before we go any further. I'm going to flash up this QR code right now. And there we go. Now, right there is QR code. You zap that, and you can get us at $49.99 a month, right? That's a deal. It's going to go more than double sometime next year, maybe even triple. But that's it for now. So as you can tell in the background, I do have family that does need me to go see them. So I may come back a little bit later, but for now, yes, definitely Truck Face Sunday, Bitcoin charting. Like, subscribe, notification bell. You're going to see a little bit more of these live videos happening. But right here, as you see it, you see an opportunity with Bitcoin that could be really nice. Could be really nice. All right. Much love to you all. Merry Christmas. Peace.